What happens when a man returns home expecting peace, but instead discovers a painful truth inside his own mansion? In today's emotional story, a husband comes back to find his pregnant wife being humiliated and mistreated by his own mother. What he sees will shock him, and what he does next will change everything inside the house. Tension, betrayal, and hidden family conflict all explode in a single moment that no one expected. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more powerful emotional stories. And now, let's get started. The grand mansion on the outskirts of Los Angeles stood tall and silent, its marble walls glowing under the afternoon sun. Inside, everything was arranged with perfection. Expensive furniture, crystal chandeliers, and staff moving quietly through long hallways. But despite the luxury, the atmosphere felt heavy, almost suffocating. In the main living room, Olivia Carter sat carefully on a velvet sofa, her pregnant hands resting protectively over her belly. She was exhausted, both physically and emotionally. Being in her third trimester made even simple movement difficult, but the tension in the house made her feel even more trapped. From the kitchen doorway, Eleanor Hayes, the mother-in-law, observed her with a sharp, disapproving gaze. Every detail about Olivia seemed to irritate her. The way she sat, the way she breathed, even the way she existed in the house. "You're sitting again?" Eleanor's voice cut through the silence. "In this house, we don't rest like royalty." Olivia looked up slowly, forcing calm into her voice. "I've been standing most of the morning. The doctor said I should avoid strain." Eleanor scoffed. "Doctors don't live here, I do." The words carried weight, sharp and cold. A maid passing by lowered her head quickly, pretending not to hear. No one wanted to get involved in the constant tension between them. Olivia shifted slightly, trying to ignore the discomfort in her back. "I'm only trying to take care of the baby," she said softly. Eleanor stepped closer, her heels clicking against the polished floor. "And I'm trying to make sure my son didn't bring weakness into this family." The room fell silent again. Olivia swallowed her pain, refusing to cry. She had endured months of subtle insults, controlling behavior and emotional pressure, but today felt heavier than usual. Something about Eleanor's tone felt more dangerous, more personal, and Olivia had no idea that everything in this house was about to change the moment her husband walked through the front door. The sound of a luxury car engine echoed outside the mansion gates, cutting through the tense silence inside. Olivia's heart skipped a beat as she recognized it immediately. Daniel Carter had returned home earlier than expected. Within moments, the front doors opened, and Daniel stepped inside, still wearing his tailored business suit. He paused for a second, adjusting to the quiet atmosphere. But something felt off. The air was heavy, different from how he had left it. "Daniel," Eleanor said quickly, forcing a calm smile as she moved toward him. "You're home early?" He nodded slightly, but his eyes had already shifted past her, toward Olivia sitting on the sofa. The moment he saw her expression, everything in him changed. Olivia tried to smile, but it didn't reach her eyes. Daniel walked closer. "Are you okay?" he asked softly. Before she could answer, Eleanor interrupted. "She's fine. Just being overly sensitive like always." Daniel's jaw tightened slightly. "That's not what I asked." A silence fell between them. Olivia slowly stood up, holding her stomach carefully. "It's nothing," she said quietly, trying to avoid conflict. "I just need rest." But Daniel noticed the tension in her posture, the way she avoided eye contact, the faint exhaustion on her face that went beyond pregnancy fatigue. He turned back toward his mother. "What happened while I was gone?" Eleanor gave a dismissive wave. "I've done nothing wrong. I'm just keeping things in order." Daniel stepped closer, his voice firmer now. "She is my wife?" "And she is pregnant." The words hung in the air. Olivia looked down, trying to hold herself together. Eleanor's expression briefly shifted, annoyance turning into something colder. And in that moment, Daniel realized this wasn't just stress inside his home. Something much deeper had been happening in his absence.